This is BankCents, the podcast that makes sense of all things banking. If there's something you don't understand about banking or finances, you're not alone. Our industry experts are bringing you informative and enjoyable conversations to break down bank jargon and dive into hot-button financial topics. And now, BOS, a community bank located across Illinois and Missouri, presents BankCents. Here's your host, Gregory Marantz.
Hello, I'm Greg Marantz, Senior Vice President here at Bank of Springfield, and you're listening to BankCents, the podcast that makes sense for all things banking. Welcome to our first of many podcasts. Today, we're going to give you a brief introduction of Bank of Springfield and dive into what you can expect from the BankCents podcast. We will explain to you the mission and the goals and why this community bank in Central Illinois decided to dip their toes into the podcasting world. But first, before we get into that, I'd like to give a little bit of background about BOS as well as myself. I'm going to be your main host throughout BankCents. I wear a few different hats, mainly work in risk management and our commercial credit underwriting, the analysis of business financials, as well as managing the bank's balance sheet on a day-to-day basis. Now, for a little bit of background about BOS. We're a community bank founded in 1965 by like-minded businessmen that were looking for an alternative to the current financial institutions in our market. Over the course of the last 57 years, BOS has expanded from their one branch in Springfield, Illinois, to 15 branches spread across central, western, and southern Illinois, as well as into the St. Louis, Missouri region. We also have a loan production office in Kansas City, Missouri, as well as an operation hub located here in Springfield as well. We're a full-service bank that offers products such as mortgages, business loans, agricultural loans, insurance, and wealth management. Despite all our wonderful growth, over the past 57 years, BOS really prides themselves on maintaining a community bank feel, focused on relationships and partnering with our customers to help them achieve their goals. Speaking of customer goals, what better way to help our customers achieve our goal than starting a podcast? We sat down and put our heads together and decided to start BankCents. One of the hot topics in the United States is financial literacy. If you do a quick Google search, you can see that the rate of financial literacy in U.S. adults is somewhere around 50%. The goal of this podcast is to bring in our subject matter experts that we have here at the bank, and they can help provide a detailed but brief education on everything banking related. Some of the episodes that you can look forward to are ones such as the mortgage process. If you're a first-time home buyer, maybe some tips and tricks on what you need to do to apply for that first mortgage. VA loans for our veterans out there, as well as construction loans, both new and existing loans such as remodels, teaching you how to manage your credit. Some tips and tricks with budgeting, and just how to prepare yourself for your future. We're also going to bring in our small business experts to help explain to you the processes that you can do with a small business administration. There's some different programs that can help you start a business if you're interested in that. We're going to bring in our financial planners and our wealth advisors to teach you a little bit about retirement planning and planning for your future beyond work. We're going to bring in some insurance advisors to help teach you about property and casualty and other insurance options that you might have. We're also going to bring in our IT department to teach you how to protect yourself from identity fraud and other fraudsters that are out there in the world. Our overarching goal of these episodes is for our listeners to take away one thing that they can learn and maybe pass on to others. Thanks for listening to our first episode of BankCents. We're excited for our upcoming episodes. If you have any questions or any comments for our episodes, please reach out to us on social media or visit our website at bankwithbos.com. Thanks for listening to our 2 cents. Until next time.
Is there something about banking that doesn't make sense to you? Submit your questions to us on Instagram Messenger or by email, bankcents@bankwithbos.com. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, comment below. We're happy to give you our 2 cents on a wide range of topics. Thank you for listening on Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. And please leave us a 5-star rating and review so we can continue to bring you more educational content. Thank you for listening, and we hope you join us on the next episode of BankCents.